Twitter is like quicksand. The more you interact with it, the longer you just kind of sink into it. It's like a bad habit, like drinking or smoking. It's just like once you start, you can't stop. It's like a really good can of Pringles. Or, it's like a fucking TikTok journey. It's just like once you start, you can't stop. It's like brainwashing. Like that one part in the SpongeBob movie where everyone had the chum bucket helmets on. They were just walking around saying, "All hail Plankton." It's kind of like that. All hail Plankton. But, nevertheless, Dream kind of finding that out the hard way. He's been really just arguing with people back and forth on Twitter like some weird fucking keyboard warrior. I don't know why, as opposed to just taking all of the evidence, packing it up, hitting the stew and recording some shit. He's fucking typing away at Twitter like some fucking downstairs basement dweller. I don't really get what the strat here was. It was just kind of like fucking huddle and type back on Twitter for some fucking reason. Dream, what are you doing? Even Quiet was like, Bo, you need to stop. You can't just be like individually fighting people back and forth on Twitter because, spoiler alert, it's literally you against the entirety of Twitter. Because I don't know if you guys have seen these like Twitter engagements and like, Dream's like actual fucking Twitter fan base, but it's pretty fucking big. I mean, nowadays it kind of like dwindled down because he just keeps tweeting horrendous shit for some reason, which kind of leads me to the next thing. Like, some of the allegations aren't like little shit like, oh, he tripped me or he gave me a bad like experience at fucking BlizzCon or some shit, or like TwitchCon or whatever he does. Like, it was pretty bad shit. Like, he was getting accused of like people and like genuinely just being a fucking or like an EDP, I guess you would say. So that's not really good that he just keeps replying to people on Twitter. I don't understand that strategy. Like I said, it doesn't really work because then you have to respond to every single fucking person, which doesn't make sense. Why not just gather all of the claims and all of the people who've ever said anything? Why not just take that and make an entire video on it like Quite did? I mean, he literally gave you like the best advice ever, and honestly, I didn't think this was advice that any content creator needed to hear, but I guess Quite had to fucking step in and kind of give him a like pat on the back, pull him into the like onto the side of the ring and say, hey, don't do that, do this instead. So, W Quite. That's all I can say honestly for that. As far as these allegations, I kind of looked over everything and like pretty much to sum it up, and to give y'all like this real, I'm not about to go over this by a case basis, but it was just a bunch of nothing. Honestly, to sum it up, nothing happened. It doesn't seem as if Dream is people. From all the allegations I've looked at on Twitter, it just seems like a fucking nothing burger, man. It's not even anything. Don't fucking worry. Dream is perfectly fine. Now, he did drop this tweet, however, basically saying, alright, none of this shit is true. This is more than, oh, Minecraft YouTuber is a file, oh, Dream is moaning. He's like, it's more than that. This is like, you're trying to label me as something that it's not. So please stop being a bonehead and let me make this video. Yeah, I'll say, W Dream, he decided to actually man up and realize and snap out of the fucking nasty, like, fucking Winter Soldier Twitter defense mode he was in. He finally switched that off. He finally pulled himself out of that fucking Mangekyo, like, Sharingan infinite Tsukiyomi, thank God. And he was like, oh, fuck, I need to make a video response. So it seems like he's actually like fucking snapped out of his trance and is making a response video, that's pretty much, W Dream. Thank God he snapped out of the nasty Elon Musk fucking trance that he was in. It was like he was going in a Twitter defense mode. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was. Thankfully, he, like I said, snapped out of it. We're just pretty much all waiting for this video to drop. Hopefully, Dream goes over literally everything and explains all of the allegations and stuff, and everything just gets explained. Because, honestly, from what it looks like, from what I've seen, Dream is innocent, and people are just trying to stir up drama, I guess, and just make allegations and sling Dream off as like some weird when he's just not. I mean, I'll pretty much just see what's going on, wait for this Dream video to drop, and we'll all have our answer, and we can all stop, paying attention, because, for a second, it was looking bleak, man. It was looking pretty fucking scarce for Dream. I mean, not necessarily scarce, but, like, it definitely wasn't good for Dream's, like, image and stuff. And then there's also another thing I wanted to cover that I end up finding in this, like, cesspit of Twitter garbage. So, Dream allegedly housed a domestic abuser. He let some friend that, like, beat his 19-year-old girlfriend up at his house. So, if that's true, I mean, again, that doesn't really necessarily prove anything. Now, it depends on if he knew what the guy did. Now, if he knew what the guy did and he's housed him, like, alright, like, fair enough. That's, like, pretty fucked up. Why would you do that? But other than that, like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I mean, tough luck. He housed somebody that beat his girlfriend. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah, he's fucked up for that. Like, so what? Now what? Well, what do we do now? So I don't know. It's just like a bunch of weird stuff, like a bunch of weird allegations that don't really prove anything. There's no case behind, there's no information behind, like there's no proof, there's no nothing. So it just looks like a bunch of like fucking he said, she said bullshit that doesn't equate to anything, which just makes you wonder, like, why are people even saying this type of shit? I don't really know, but whatever. And then you got the weird allegation of him housing a woman beater, so there's that as well. But he said he's gonna respond to this, and he's gonna finally stop fucking fighting people on Twitter and just get on with his day and just record the fucking video finally, and then we'll all have our answer as to what the fuck Dream has been doing and why he's moaning for people. But as of right now, the general consensus is Dream housed a woman beater, and people are being weird and wacky on Twitter trying to label him as a pet and a group for some odd reason. I also want to talk really quickly about the fact that he had a video of Nicholas Cantu, the voice actor of Gumball from Amazing World of Gumball. He had a video of him in an Uber just being like racist and derogatory for some odd reason while he was under the influence. I will say he was drunk. Obviously, you could see it in the fucking clip. I'm not gonna play it because I don't know what he's about to say in this clip, but regardless, I don't think Dream should have a video of someone while they're under the influence, like very clearly off their rocker, and you're recording them. Like, it seems like he just had this for like revenge footage, I guess. I'm not sure what the deal on that is. That's a bit weird, just recording anybody while they're not in the right state of mind, unless it's just like funny, I guess, and that, like, hey, this will be something that we can look back on and just kind of laugh and joke at. But this clearly wasn't that. So Dream, I don't know what you're doing, but stop recording people while they're drunk. That's not fun. Nor is it funny. But as of right now, the general consensus is Dream housed a woman beater, and people are being weird and wacky on Twitter trying to label him as a pedo and a groomer for some odd reason. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and Dream stays on Twitter way too fucking much, and he should really stop. But like I said, looks like he's actually doing that, which is very good. Oh my god, you made it to the end of the video. Well, I appreciate you guys. This is Editing Josh, and honestly, if you want more wackiness and just more of me like chilling out playing games, just talking to you guys and stuff, you can, go to my Twitch. I know it's a little early and, there's not a lot of you already, but, I'm just saying, if you want to do that, I stream fairly regularly and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where you can find me most of the time if I'm not making YouTube videos. But thanks for making it to the end of the video. This is the secret little goodbye, but yeah, peace. See you in the next video. Assholes, bro. I gotta wait my fucking eyes. Bruh.
I almost spit all my drink out my fucking nose, laughing with water in my mouth, because they can tell they just decided to fuck me. Oh my god.
Oh, fuck this game, bro.
Hell no.